person, Division K. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yes, you can. It's there. You're sharing already.
Okay. Now, the biggest challenge of club officers, you, yes, you, is to make your club achieve its goal before the end of the Toastmaster year. And how can you do that? So I will be sharing you some tools that could help you lead your club to success. So as part of our agenda, we will be talking about SMART goals, the 5 principles of motivation, including Toastmasters hierarchy of motivation, steps of delegation, and successful coaching. But first of all, let's talk about leadership. Leadership is a very big and broad word, and there were many definitions. But for me, leadership is the ability to influence and inspire other people to take necessary action to achieve the goal. Now, before we continue, can I ask you, which led you to that leadership goal? How did you become the president or the vice president education? Can you please type in the chat box? I just want to know, were you forced? Were you nominated and elected, or there's a motivation in you that you really want to serve? I want to know. Can you please type in the chat box? Toastmaster Darwin, can you help me read those answers?
There's a nominated, encouraged, some of them were forced, some were volunteered, inspired. So I think that's where we should inspire. Make a difference.
Wow, I love your responses, whatever it may be. Wow.
Yeah.
So it comes with it many challenges. I know it. But numerous opportunities. Let's move on. Do you know what is servant leadership? Servant leaders put others ahead of themselves and sacrifice for the greater good. Now, let me show you the structure. On your left side, you will see the servant leadership structure, which is bottom up. Empower. To empower like-minded individuals to achieve common goals. Versus the one on the right, the typical leadership structure, which is top-down, and the goal is to control others through the fear of loss to benefit the few. So I know that you are aware that many of the successful leaders in our history are servant leaders. There's Mahatma Gandhi, there's Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. Those are ordinary people who became extraordinary leaders because they found their purpose to serve other people. And this one is the typical type of leadership that should happen in Toastmasters. Look at this inverted triangle. Did you know that Toastmaster structure is also an inverted triangle? As you can see, member is the most important part of Toastmasters and supported by clubs, areas, up to Toastmasters International. That is why members are the heart of Toastmasters International. Now, you may ask, what's in it for me? What's my benefit of becoming a leader in Toastmasters? First of all, you gain practical experience in a safe environment. Like speaking. When you speak in a club, you gain experience by doing it. So, same of leading. When you lead,
ikaw na lang magbukas ng Zoom, Jim, pwede?
Develop your leadership skills. What are
Wala kang
leadership
sounds.
skills? May I know if you know some? Of course,
Wala kang
organizing, planning, coordinating.
Ikaw na lang magbukas.
Combination of experience.
Hindi kita marinig. Ikaw na lang magbukas, Jim, para simulan ko na.
Opportunities of personal and professional. You will gain this opportunity.
Music muna.
And last but not the least, you will become part of club.
Hindi kita marinig.
Imagine your club succeeding at the
Buksan
end of
mo na.
the year and you are one of the
Buksan mo na, hindi kita marinig.
How do you feel? Isn't it fulfilling? Now, let me share with you my leadership journey. As per my introduction, I'm a Toastmaster more than 10 years ago. I started as a club president. I moved on to become an area governor. Before it was called governor, now director. Then I became a division K director, a club sponsor, and a mentor and coach. And along the way, I have learned many things. When I'm starting, I experienced practical experience to become a leader. I lead people, organizations, coordinating with the members. And this gave me a lot of opportunities to motivate and inspire.
Oh, yan, okay na. Simulan mo na, Jim.
I was able to build my legacy when I sponsored 2 clubs in Cavite, the Marina City Toastmasters Club, my very own club, and Maxim Toastmasters Club.
Tuloy.
Which are flourishing up to this
Okay,
time.
iba na lang ang training ko.
And of course, we serve others, which is the highest calling of any Toastmaster, actually, of every individual. So, as I look back to my journey, I don't see myself climbing in a ladder of success,
Sino ba
but
yan?
instead, traversing a wide road,
Okay.
which gave me
Wala si
larger
Esther?
breed or scope of people that I inspired.
Oh, sige na. Si Mikay, i-define na lang ako.
Most of all, the most unforgettable part for me is the people that I meet along the way who became my friends, some best friends, long after my death.
Open na? O, sige na, open na ang Zoom. I-ano mo sa FB Live, Jim?
I wish all of you will have.
I-ano mo rin sa FB Live.
Sa page.
Okay, before I continue,
Okay.
I'd like to have this knowledge check.
Okay.
There are 3 items here, and I request you to please start 1 to 5.
Bakit?
5 being the highest. Let me know your knowledge on this. Number 1.
Ano pagkain?
Do you know your club
Eh, wala akong
officers'
picture,
duties and
picture.
responsibilities? 1 to 5. Come on. 1 to 5. Who have read or who have attended seminars on your duties and responsibilities? Tim Darwin. How many are answering? 3, 5, 1. Is there a 1?
Pero
majority
background.
is 5.
Wow.
Background na nga. Oo nga pala, mga background. Puro
At
mga
ang
bata.
ganda.
How about this? Are you aware of this? Distinguished
Sir,
Club
tapos-
Program.
tapusin ko na sa isang
1 to
speech,
5,
di ba ako
5
magano?
being the highest.
Ito lang.
May I know?
Nag-request sa akin na nag-request sa record ko. Sige, ako doon sa empty cup.
There's 1
Tapos
for
ulit
the
sa
young, 5.
Wow. And how about...
Sakto pa tapos ito.
Are there any ones, twos, or
There's a
threes?
few ones, but majority this time is 4 and 5.
Okay, that's good, very good. Last but not the least, the Club Success Plan. Are you aware what is this document? Okay, 1 to 5 again, 5 being the highest.
Majority 4 and 5. Actually, it's extreme. There's 1 and then 4, 5. But majority 4, 5.
Okay. So why did I ask this? These
Yun.
3 things are very important, essential, significant to you being a club officer. You should know all these 3 things for you to be able to properly do your job, do your duties, and be successful. So this is something to think about. And if your knowledge is just 1 or 2, maybe you could talk to your area governor or even as a trainers to give you some training on this. Let's start. Let me share with you some tools of successful leaders. And those are smart goal setting, motivation, delegation, and coaching. Setting goals is very crucial for all of you. And one thing to accomplish this is to set smart goals. Now, answer again in the chat box. Are you aware what is a SMART goal? Can you answer, please? What is a SMART goal? It's an acronym.
So far, they're still answering 5.
5 letters. Okay.
Specific, measurable, unachievable. I think they're already time bound.
Okay.
So they know.
Wow. You got it. SMART means
Mga
specific,
training naman natin.
measurable, achievable, realistic,
Oh,
and
ito eh.
time-bound. Let's go through this one by one very quickly.
Marami speaker, pero ito nag-request sa akin.
Specifically.
I-video ko siya. Saktan mo ba?
It's not general. It should be detailed. And it should answer the
I-off ko mamaya
question
pagkatapos
who, what, when,
Hihina ko
where,
mamaya.
why. If my goal is I want
Hihina
to
ako
reach
sa sama.
standards, is that a specific goal? Of course, no. When do you want? How much do you want to be rich? And why? Next, it should be measurable. You should set a criteria or evidence to see if you are progressing in your goal, and it should answer how many, how much, how will we do this accomplished. It says anything that can be measured can be improved. It should be attainable. Do you have the right attitude? Do you have the necessary skills, abilities, and time? You want to be rich, but you do not know it. So you cannot attain that. You have to be realistic. Be honest with yourself. You should know what you and your team are capable of. Are you willing to do it? Are you able? What is your current condition? What similar things have been accomplished before? You should know the answers to this question. And of course, time-bounded. Why time-bounded is important? Because it gives us a sense of urgency. When is the deadline? When must this step be accomplished? Sample goals. Our club will be successful this year. Do you think this is a smart goal? Can you answer in the chat box, please? Is this a smart goal? Yes? No? Yes? No? Okay. I think it's understood. Now, how can we make this a smart goal? How about this? Our club will achieve President Distinguished Club by December 2021. Is this a smart goal? Specific?
Yana actually said yes.
It's measurable because you want to achieve it by December 21. Is it achievable? It's very much achievable. There's a lot of clubs who have achieved this one. Realistic and time-bounded. So don't forget, setting up goals, make sure.
Ano lang, sir?
Well, I have here this handout
Hirap pala tayo sa
where
haba.
you can prepare an Excel. The criteria on the left side, the perspective, and the description. It will look like this when it's filled out. I can send you the copy of this later on. Now let's go to the next tool.
Motivation. Bilis.
The next tool is motivation. What is motivation? Motivation is a desire and the willingness of a person to do something. And this skill is very, very necessary to all of you club leaders. This will define what kind of leader are you. Now, there are 5 principles of motivation. First, you have to understand what motivates your members. So you should know what aspirations does your member have personally and professionally, and those not your goals. You have to focus on the benefit to the individual. You have to explain to that person what completion of pathways, what attending meetings will benefit to him personally. You have to make the expectations clear, set targets. You always have to recognize your members for individual successes. Level completion, path completion, even birthdays. Because as we know, members who are recognized will do more than expected. And last but not the least, as I said, be a servant leader. Put others in front of you.
May topic na ako. Dali lang.
Now,
Okay na?
it's really a challenge for all of us to know the needs
Ako
of
na lang sa
our
salon pero
members.
hindi invited.
Iba na.
So how can we do
Na
that?
tayo?
Let's
Tika na.
talk about the hierarchy of needs.
Tapos
The
iba na ito.
Maslow's hierarchy
Pagpasok,
of needs
pag-upas
is
mo.
a motivational theory in psychology that shows tiers of human needs. It says that the bottom part has to be met before it can be moved up to the higher part. Did you know that Toastmaster also has hierarchy of motivation? Let me show you this. What are the needs of your members? First, the basic needs to be safety, the need to belong, the social, the need to be recognized, that is esteemed, and the highest is self-actualization. Now, how can you satisfy these needs? For the basic, overcome fear of public speaking. When a member attends the meeting for the first time and he delivers speech, that's the start of his journey of overcoming the fear of public speaking. As he attends more and more meetings, he will overcome that. Safety. It can be satisfied by having supportive and safe club environment. A feeling that if I will make mistakes, they will be there to support me and teach me.
Yes. We will
And
begin in a
how can you satisfy
while.
the social needs or the needs for belonging? By being very friendly with your members. Have exciting meetings so that they will be very excited to attend each and every meeting.
Alright. It's
Encouraging
okay.
feedback.
May mga IRs na ba?
2, attend to the needs of esteem.
Yan.
You should always have encouraging, helpful evaluation in each and every meeting. And when you do that, you will have self-actualization.
Host, are you ready?
You will realize your personal growth and your potential. You can even be a speech champion. You can even be a district officer. And at this level, you can pay forward. You can pay back what have you gained. So, the next picture
Si
will
Mikay.
these were our pictures in our club before the pandemic. We make sure that we have lively, friendly, and inspiring meetings. And even during pandemic, we continue to do that via Zoom. We make sure that we have different themes. We have friendly members who will reach the guests and all our fellow members. Now let's go to delegation. Delegation is the transfer of work, authority, or responsibility to another person to achieve the goal. But there are some leaders. Well, when I was starting, I am also guilty about it. I want to do it everything on my own. So,
Yung isa kasi, yung isa.
as the act of letting go. So, let's ditch the juggling act. So, why others cannot delegate? They're saying, oh, it's hard. If I explain
Diyan ako
this
mag-empty cup sa'yo.
responsibility, it will take time, and then you will commit mistakes. Then I have to redo it again. Nobody can do it as good as I can. Nobody else has time other than me. So those are the reasons. But, well, we can do it slowly by slowly. Remember, each and every individual has potential, just waiting to be discovered. So one time I asked my fellow members, can you please be a Zoom master? Of course. If I didn't know that he was capable of doing that, can you please do a YouTube channel? So you have to trust your members that they can do the things that you gave them. But there are steps in just delegating, and not just like that. First, you have to decide what to delegate. In your table, there are important things and not so important things. Of course, the important things you have to do it yourself. The non-important things, maybe you can delegate. Now, decide who will do the task. That person should have time, willing, able, and capable. You have to explain the task clearly in detail and give some kind of authority and accountability. And of course, support and monitor. Always be amiable, be ready so that you can answer any questions or clarification that
In 5 minutes, we will begin.
I want to share with you, we had online team building for our new club officers, wherein we also discussed the distinguished club program and the club success plan. We also talked about what happened if an officer will not be available. So we talked about this delegation that other officers who are active during
Okay, we'll begin.
will do the task of the
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Now let's go to coaching.
Meron pa rin.
What is coaching?
Masarap ang
Coaching is
panahon
the
guys,
process
no?
of
Kaso
helping
walang kaya.
another person in a particular skill. Usually short term, but there's some people in it.
Walang kaya.
And there are another fourth step to successful coaching.
Alright. So, in 5 minutes, we will begin. Is the host ready?
Find the way. Ask, remember. And if I say, for example, I want to finish my path before January 2022. Okay, you defined it already. Number 2, you have to define strategies to meet that goal. For example, you are meeting twice in a month. And as I said, I want to finish my path by January. So meeting twice in a month, that means I will only attend 12 meetings. And to finish a path, as you know, it requires 14 projects. That means it will not suffice. So the benefit strategy is to schedule meetings in other clubs in the country or outside the country, especially the platform that we have now. It's limitless, it's borderless. We can attend to as many meetings as we can.
Madam, ready? Madam Miguel, let's start.
It's important to establish timelines and milestones. Maybe you can talk to him. Let's review your goal every month with a big purpose. And the 4, again, always follow up on goals. Constant reminder and monitoring of the numbers. Why is this important? To constantly remind. Because maybe you need some recalibration. Maybe you have to adjust the goals. Right? So it's very important to follow up on the goals. So if you do the 4 steps of coaching, you will surely be successful.
Yes!
And at the end of the term, if you met your goal, you and the coach will be happy that you are successful. And the most important one, you have created a partnership that will maybe continue long after you reach the goal. So this one, I just some of the pictures in our club. We usually do one-on-one coaching via Zoom. Coaching like, I don't know how to open my bank account, I don't know how to launch my project. We make sure that we talk to them one-on-one so that they will be on track and will be making their goals. So those are the tools of successful leaders: smart goal setting, motivation, delegation, and coaching. You know, as club officer, it is your responsibility to deliver positive member experience to all your club members. So you have to know a lot more about your role. You can also visit Toastmasters International website. There are a lot of grids there, tutorials, resources that you can read. So you have to work as a cohesive team.
Sige, let's begin.
You have to fill out the club success plan and develop strategies to achieve the goal. Remember, your team is stronger when you work together. Enjoy your journey. I bet you it's very worthwhile, and there's limitless opportunities that you will receive. Let me end with this quotation from none other than our founder, Ralph Medley, when he said, "Leadership is the capacity to look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead, and then influence other people to go ahead on the track." Thank you very much, fellow Toastmasters, and good luck on your journey. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
All right, thank you very much.
mag-subscribe, ring the bell, mag-like, comment, at i-share mo na.